Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And look at how much he's favoring things now, utilizing the left hand much more. Andre Bishop not coming with that typical right hand power we're used to seeing. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
That's okay, let's go!
He's committed to that left hand and it's working out. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Johnson's armor penetrated that time with a hook to the body. Andre Bishop has always been known as a fast fighter. He's had that hand speed as a middleweight, and now it's transferred into his heavyweight days as he lands the hook there. And now another left. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Nice job there, hooking to the body. Meldrick Johnson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. And we come to the end of round number 2.
This is the body with some hooks, and that'll open up the head shots. Hook downstairs, then upstairs. Up and down, all right? Come on. You need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
Breathe now. Breathe through your lungs. Very good, very good. You know, you're looking very good. That's it. Just like training, okay? Focus. How you feel?
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Andre Bishop, with only his left hand as his real weapon, just isn't landing it at all. Now he places that hook right to the body. Johnson's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
A solid, true uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
Guard your head.
Halfway through this round,
Face yourself.
Andre Bishop's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Andre Bishop.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Nice.
That was a nice hook that landed that time by Johnson. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored.
Guard up.
He comes back with the left hand again. Look at that! The hook came home with ease.
Side to side.
I can't believe they're going at it like this. Tooth and nail, punch for punch. If you told each of them they would perform like this, they probably thought they'd have a lopsided win. Instead, it's a dead even fight.
Instead, they're bringing out the best, the extraordinary in each one.
All right. Deep breaths. Nice work. Nice work. You're in control. There you go.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? You know.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Keep your distance.
Scored well up top. Meldrick Johnson's opponent able to land a sharp counterpunch. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Good block by Andre Bishop. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Jump on.
Good job with another left hand. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. Johnson's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown Johnson's dazed after that punch. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
There's another left hand from him.
It's all right. Keep moving.
You see the temperament of trainer Gus Carisi, very level-headed, veteran kind of trainer. I mean, some guys would be so excited coming off a round where they saw their fighter like Andre Bishop nearly floor an opponent.
Not an experienced guy, not a pro. And Gus is a pro. He's experienced. You have to be calm, otherwise your fighter will not be calm.
Nice round, Andre. Keep it up. Keep those hands busy. We got it. This guy can't handle the pressure, Dre. Keep on moving. Keep on throwing. Keep that pressure up. Nice work.
We showed you the video evidence earlier where we saw the replay of Andre Bishop injuring that right hand. The word we're getting ringside is that that injury dates back a bit, and it may be the cause of all his problems. They say he injured that right hand while he was in jail. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Up top with the quick hook. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Both men digging in with uppercuts. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Nice job doubling up the jab by Andre Bishop. Now he ties up there. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Nearly flooring him, the hook by Andre Bishop. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
A well-placed left hand up top. Oh, what a big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. It seems to me that Bishop is right now uncomfortable with the pace that's being set in this fight.
Well, he started the pace. See, that's the funny thing about it. He said it, but he might not be able to keep it up.
A piercing hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Johnson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. 10 seconds to go in this round. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Where's it written that you need to win a fight with both your left and your right? Bishop is doing a beautiful job of boxing well, moving, and sticking that left hand and scoring. Nice block by Andre Bishop. Hook! Hook! That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. Johnson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
And he just holds on there. Good left hand by Andre Bishop.
1-2, 1-2.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. And he's holding.
Cover up!
And now another left. How about that exchange? Scores big with the hook to the head. They both decide to bring it. He comes back with the left hand again. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. You watch this kind of an effort tonight by Andre Bishop, and you completely understand why his trainer, Gus Carisi, says the things he says about him.
Yeah, and you understand why he thinks he will be a star. Not just a champion, but a guy who will draw crowds. And I'm not surprised, or at least I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the corner right now telling him, go out there and close the show.
back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Nice block by Johnson. And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Keep working the jab.
A headshot blocked.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Andre Bishop's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Keep your hands up.
Good job with another left hand. That uppercut, absolute solid. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. There's another left hand from him. I think this is the moment where Gus Carisi gives him the green light and says, hey, you got him right where he wanted him. I mean, Bishop got to his opponent there.
Not an experienced guy like Gus. He'll tell him, stay after him. You got him a little bit hurt. Keep pushing him downhill a little bit. But he'll tell him, do it the right way. Don't get careless.
This has been a sublime performance by Andre Bishop. He has been in control all night long as we're in the final round now.
This is where you want to keep your concentration. You don't want to slip up now on the way to the bank.
Johnson's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
He's tired. He's tired.
You gotta see that coming. Let's go. Punch. Punch.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that. Time to bring it home.
Beat him to
Final
the
minute
punch.
of the final round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop.
Keep it going. Good job. Swing back.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Andre Bishop's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Completely one-sided fight, at least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Bishop's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turn triumph. This David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like the science.
Stewart's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his death. And they are underway, round number 1 of this much anticipated scheduled 8-round bout. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one.
Hands up, champ!
Stewart's a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
Accurate hook. When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it could be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Bishop's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. The uppercut lands. Reggie Stewart now finding that target. And we come to the end of round number 1.
Your right foot is good. Let's keep feeling it out.
You're fighting his fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. Now I want you to use the ring and keep your distance.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Reggie Stewart. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Nice solid left hand scored by Stewart. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
You need to keep that head moving.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Solid left hand to the head. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Hey, get out of there. You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that. Watch the hook. Watch the hook.
Reggie Stewart's hurt by a superb hook to the head. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing.
Keep this fight in the
Very
center of
good,
the ring,
productive
okay?
round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of
Your
that.
best
Yes, he
defense
can,
is throw
and he
punches.
will build off
You
of
throw
it
more
because you
punches,
could see his
that keeps him
confidence
away.
is mounting round by round.
All right, now, that's it. That's it. That's exactly what you need to do, Andre. Keep moving, keep jabbing, throw that right over the top, okay? Move forward with the jab and then overhand right.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
Come on, baby.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's
That's
throwing it.
Great combo.
Shake it off. Shake it off. It's all right. It's all right.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
That's what I like to see.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. How about that? Counter shot to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Stewart.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Andre Bishop's able to land a good, solid left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Zoning in with the overhand left. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
Teddy, I'll tell you what I like out of that round from Andre Bishop. It's a building block. He has a lot to look forward to the rest of this fight now.
Yeah, it's confidence, gives him a little momentum, and it also shows you his amateur background. I mean, he showed you that he can do things inside and outside. Hundreds of amateur fights will teach you that.
I don't want to see you slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Relax.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Bishop's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
At this point, you have to feel that Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed. He continues to throw it here in the midst of this fight against Stewart. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
You got this one.
Scored well with the left downstairs. Bishop's fighting real smart here on the outside. Combo lands to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Reggie Stewart.
Move those feet.
That's a solid uppercut by Reggie Stewart. Stewart's left landing well. Scored well up top. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Targeting a left hand to the body.
Just like that.
Bishop went out there in that last round and just executed his game plan beautifully. He won it with ease.
Yeah, he not only has skill. See, that's what I like about him. We have a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally puts it together.
Okay, that was good. Good round, kid. Your right's looking good. Let's keep feeling it out.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Well, that right hand sure isn't broken. Bishop lands a thudding right hand against Reggie Stewart. Little head hunting with the left. Good fighting, snapping shot by Stewart. Great work offensively landing that combination by Andre Bishop. Bishop's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he can do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
You're doing great.
That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Stewart smashed by a hook. What a crushing blow up top he just landed.
That's why you don't pull straight back.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
Well, the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
Parries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Reggie Stewart's been hurt. Big shot. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Look at Andre Bishop's confidence with that right hand. A big shot comes in against Stewart. Stewart's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now this is where you really have to have the resolve, the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now.
Keep moving.
Crashes home a headshot after blocking his opponent. Stewart's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing rather than clinching. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Doubles up the jab. A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Reggie Stewart's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
Whether or not Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed, the bottom line is he continues to have success with it here tonight against Reggie Stewart. A stabbing right hand comes in by Stewart. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? At this point, Andre Bishop can just put it into cruise control.
Yeah, they have that choice. They could go into the prevent defense and coast home, or they know the business, and Gus knows the business. They want to be an attraction. He could say, go out there and finish. Make people talk about you when they're leaving this arena.
Relax. Relax. That's exactly what I want to see. Let's keep that up.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Andre Bishop's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
Andre Bishop utilizing that right hand well. There's no doubt in my mind that it is fully healed. Halfway through the 7th round. Bishop's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Flush right hand to the head. Good flush shot by Stewart. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough. So he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Stewart's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
You watch this kind of an effort tonight by Andre Bishop, and you completely understand why his trainer, Gus Parisi, says the things he says about him.
Yeah, and you understand why he thinks he will be a star. Not just a champion, but a guy who will draw crowds. And I'm not surprised, or at least I wouldn't be surprised if he's not in the corner right now telling him, go out there and close the show.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab.
It's been that kind of night for Andre Bishop. Everything he does works one more round to keep it that way.
And as a trainer, you might remind him of that movie if he watched it, The Gambler, you know, where the guy thought that he went to bed and all his teams were winning at halftime. He woke up, he found out that he owed a lot of money. And he said, "What are you doing?" And the guy said, "Charlie, maybe no one told you, we don't pay you off at halftime. This fight's not over. Keep your concentration."
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. How about that? A huge right hand lands from Andre Bishop. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Bishop showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here. 2, 3, 4,
5. Down but not out. Bishop gets up on his feet.
Right now what he has to do is he has to kill a little bit of time. He's got to move his head. He's got to be defensive-minded, clear those cobwebs a little bit, then think about winning the round later.
Goes up top with a right hand. And then, oh! Once again he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now that's impressive. All week long, everybody was talking about the injury to the right hand of Andre Bishop. He just knocked out Reggie Stewart